Hello, my elven warriors. So I've been playing a lot of Tears of the Kingdom, and I decided I want to make a choo-choo a chewin' on Link. Choo-choos are spheres, and every good sphere has a core. I used old paper towels and wrapped it in old aluminum foil sheets. Scraps? Now that I have the aluminum foil core, my next move will be building up the body with tiny pieces of clay and rolling it around to smooth it out. Using my palette knife, I outline where I want the choo-choo's gaping maw to be. I then go back through with my palette knife and carve out the mouth. After a quick bake in the oven to cure the clay, it's time to tear out his innards. I struggled with this part for a good half hour. Alright, I've removed his innards. Now I'm going to replace them with a thin layer of clay and begin pressing in the detail with my ball stylus. His lips are squared out, so a snake of clay should round those out to make them more slimy. Speaking of slimy, some snakes of clay make the gooey strands between the top and bottom jaw? I made the strands out of cos clay so they would be more durable. The choo-choo jelly has a hard time standing up. To help that, a snake of clay gets smooshed on and smoothed in with my ball stylus. Now it has a flat base, but it needs to look more drippy. Pinching and pulling will accomplish this drippy look. I wanted more detail in the mouth, so I placed a flat blob of clay in the back and smoothed it in. Once smooth, I used the small end of my ball stylus to press the throat holes in. The choo-choo was looking pretty textureless, so using a small silicone sculpting tool, I pressed some drip lines into the strands. I felt that it needed more drippy details, because the more details I add, the harder it is for you to notice the numerous flaws. I thought his mouth was looking a little empty, so I made an executive decision and gave him a tongue. Using a stabby tool, I carved the central groove into the tongue. To give some structure, I insert some aluminum wire into the tongue. Now to place the tongue in the mouth. Oh, change of plans. I guess we're looking at the back of my hand. So I wanted Zelda to be a part of this somehow. He is the main character after all. What's that? His name's Link? Oh. As I was saying, Link is the main character, so he'll be in here in the form of an arm. Said arm is made by slapping some logs of clay onto some armature wire and giving it definition with a silicone sculpting tool. Link's hand is a blob of clay squished flat and stuck on the wrist nub and blended in. His fingies are little sausages that get shaped into fingers and smoothed on to the back of the hand. Link's hand in Tears of the Kingdom is adorned with golden bracelet. For that, I'm going to wrap some flat straps of clay around his arm, vaguely in the same pattern as the Ultra Hand. Bob the Choo Choo Blob has eyes that are made of balls of clay, and his eyelids are flat straps of clay that get blended into the rest of the body. On to painting Bob, starting with Cookie Monster Blue. I also painted the tongue Cookie Monster Blue, but then later on, I cover it up with a different color. Using my brand new tiny shiny paintbrush, I outline where I want the lighter baby blue blotches. Then I use the larger brush to fill in the empty center of the blotches. I decided I want the mouth to be a different color than the rest of the body, so I painted it thinned out purple, but I didn't coat all of it because I liked the way it looked with the blue coming through the purple. Bob's eyes are blood red, so to limit the amount of paint cleanup in the blue, I'm going to outline with the tiny brush from before. And then fill in the center of the outlined red with the giant brush. And for yellow, it's time to repeat the same process as the red. Bob's pupils are tiny black C shapes in the center of the yellow. Link's arm gets a thick coat of black paint. And his jewelry gets painted gold. The final step is to glue the tongue in, and then Link's severed arm. And I think it's on to the reveals. Anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you warriors later.